Hey everybody. So it's going to get cold out. Um, they're saying 20s tonight, so it's going to be interesting what's at the flea market. And it's, I guess, raining right now in between everything. But my plan today is to go through the jewelry I bought last Thursday at Columbus. I I already pulled 2 pieces of gold out of it, so it was definitely a winner. And I did bring all these. I have hundreds and hundreds of these boxes of watch faces that I got when I cleaned out a watch factory probably about 3 years ago. That I either need to. I can't decide if I should leave them in these boxes. The only problem is they smell a little musty, the box, but the faces themselves are all in very, very good condition. So I'd say there's probably, I don't know, 100,000 faces I got out of this, and my guess is they're worth close to a quarter each. I know that they sell at the flea market fairly well. I've sold a couple lots to the one guy who sets up at the flea market, and he sells them for $1 each. So I don't know. I think the hardest part is unwrapping them to then make lots and pulling them out of all the different boxes. But you can see goes. I just can't believe how many there are. I definitely have 400 or 500 of these boxes full of watches. Plus, then I have bins of loose watch crystals. But I don't know. I have to come up with a good idea. If anybody, should I leave them in this or take them out? This one has a chronograph dial. Definitely some cool ones. All right, so let's see what we got in the jewelry. I'm gonna pull this bin out first. I hope it's light enough where people can see. I'm gonna dump each bag out and look to see if we have any gold or silver in the earrings. Also like to pull out all the stuff for gold recovery. Never know. Hopefully there's some good gold filled in here or stuff like that. Well, this looks like it's silver. That's it. Earrings I also like to pull out. This is a good prong set piece to fix old jewelry. I'll put this pair of earrings with my repair bucket. I haven't sat down to repair any of the costume pins that I've gotten yet, but definitely will is a good winter project. This might be the first piece. Nope, doesn't look like any gold filled. There are lots of pairs of earrings, so I know that they sell fairly decent in lots. I don't think I'll give it to the kids to sell. Let's see what. Oh, we got a cufflink bag. All right, I'm going to pour this back into the other thing. Actually, let me pour these cufflinks out. I think I see a gold-filled cufflink. I do like these, the red ones. When I first started eBay, I only sold cufflinks. They just, again, it's like pins. They're an easy ship for sending to. That one looks like it's silver. Yeah, it's marked sterling right there. There's a pair of them. Every once in a while you find a gold one or a bunch of gold filled in the cufflinks. Here's a first gold filled. So we got some silver and gold filled so far. I don't think that. One more. I guess that's it. This may be sterling. Nope. I found one more sterling cufflink right here, but it's only a single, and this one here is 800 silver. So I'll sell these. This one's kind of funny, but I'll sell these as a pair. I'll put this in my scrap pile and this in my scrap pile, and the rest I'll sell as a lot. Let's pour out the next bag. I got all the jewelry for $40, so, and I'm already ahead because of the 2 gold stick pins that I found. This is a nice bracelet for the kids to sell. I've been making them a nice nice bag for when the flea market gets warm again. We set up with them. I can almost use these stones for repair too. I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. Fireman buckles I bought. Pretty sure these are, let's see what they say. They're either pewter or brass. It doesn't actually tell me what the metal is. Every once in a while I'll pull out a good non-magnetic gold plate necklaces to send in with my gold filled. I think it's, if they're magnetic, there's definitely less gold plating on them. But this one almost looks sterling. Nice and long. All glass. Another crystal necklace. Both of these will sell good with the kids a lot. I think this summer when Gabby set up, she did pretty good with her jewelry. So that's a good American flag lot. Flags always seem to sell, especially around election time. Kind of like how Christmas is selling now. I can't believe how good all the Christmas pins are doing. Wonder what's in here. Oh, it's a cameo pin. All right, still got a lot more to go through. I used to buy lots of jewelry all the time when I was when I would set up in Manhattan's flea market. It was always the easiest way to make decent money up there, just because a lot of it, like a single earring somebody would take and use in a craft or something like that, that, and it also sells very easy on, I'm going to put all of the kids' stuff in this little box here. Might give them this pair of cufflinks too. It sells very easy online, and it's easy to ship. I just get so much of it that I don't charge. Nice pin here. They had $20 on that one. Definitely a very, that one's put together really well. But I've probably bought this box here. I've probably bought over 200 boxes like this, maybe 300 boxes like this to go through, and definitely becomes easier and easier to pull out the silver, the gold, the stuff that's made better. The first probably 10 years of doing it, I would test everything fairly often, just to see, like, you know, if this came out to be silver or, but with when you use the chemicals to test everything, you can dye your fingers pretty easy. So that's one of the reasons, if I have any questions now, I send it over to my buddy at the flea market. I mean, you could always wear gloves. See how this one's casted? It's definitely made very, very well. Hopefully we can find the other one of that. You can see the back of this one compared to a lot of the other ones. This one's just, it's got some quality to it. I'll probably put the rest of this jewelry on probably we'll have to use 2 priority boxes full, so it just seems to be nice and clean, so I don't want to mix it up with other stuff I got. Oh, winner in this bag. Looks like it is. It's a shell cameo. I always like when they're a pendant slash pin, and it's 800 silver. Really nice. It's probably from the early 40s. Going with that type of clasp. I'll see if I can find some earlier. So I got 2 really nice pins so far. Here's the other one of those, the other earring, the clip-on earring. So I got a nice pair there. You know what else? I don't think there's, you have to check all the bags. Looks like all the better stuff's in the bags. Might have been set up for an estate sale or something, because everything's labeled and says what it is. It's amazing what they charge to do estate sales now. I was talking to this one person who we went to go buy a bunch of stuff from. The company wanted to charge him $700 just to set up the sale before it happened. Then I think they were charging 30 or 40%. I mean, I can see charging a bunch of money if you don't have anything of quality, but it's just... So now there's 2 big bags. Everything seems to be fairly well sorted. There's 2 big bags of pins I'll go through at the end. There's this bag of religious, hopefully, and this nice bag of necklaces. I don't think there's anything in this bracelet box. That is a nice bracelet, though. I'll give that one to the kids to sell. Let's see if it's signed real fast. I don't see a signature on it, but it's just made really well. They should be able to get $5-10 for that. This one maybe has sterling wire with it. Give that to them too. That back in the box. So looking at this, I really like this. Almost looks like a honey amber, and this, if that's crystal or if that's glass, I really like the way that one looks. So kind of excited to open this bag. Might be some nice early necklaces in here. Soapstone. This has a nice look, but nothing super special. So this guy is all hand knotted, but it is plastic. But it just has that butterscotch look that I'm going to give that to the kids. I know they could sell that fairly well at the flea market. Really pretty beads. That one's plastic, even though it looks glass. Where's that pink one? Here it is. Oh, no, not crystal. There's some small crystal beads in there, but the big ones feel like they're plastic. Oh no, they're crystal. If you tap it on your tooth, you can normally tell pretty easy. People do that with pearls every once in a while. I don't know if the pearl thing actually works. They say it feels grittier when you rub it against a tooth or something, but you could always tap it. Here, we'll put all these necklaces. Actually, look, we got a priority box to send them out in. That's pretty good. I guess I'll just make a box right now. Looks like there's 2 bags of religious. This one here will make a really nice lot. It has all the different charms. I'm just going to open it up to see if there's any sterling. So did find a couple pieces of silver. I don't know if we're going to hit any other gold, but there might be something in the pins. You never know. I always do well with finding like small relics in these religious piles. This one is sterling. 800. A bunch of 800 silver today. What is this ring? Nope. Here you go. So see this relic right here? Even though it doesn't have the wax seal, like the ones that I have one up online right now that I think is going for 60 or 70 bucks. these little relics with the little piece of cloth. They average about $10 on online, and you normally can pick them up for $1 or $2 at a flea market. Normally they're smaller than a dime, and they have that little piece of fabric swatch in with them. So the only other thing I always check in these religious lots, a lot of the times there could be a gold cross or a solid silver chain that holds everything together. But I'm not really seeing anything today. This one's sterling too, the Tri-God. I'm gonna put that with the scrap. All right, let's see what's in with the rosaries. Doesn't look like anything. It says 18 rosaries. I'll put that in this box here. Well, actually, I see one good one. This one with the stone. Looks like it's a soapstone. It's kind of nice. Crystal rosaries always sell in lots too. If you can find the crystal ones without that aren't sterling, they always tend to bring $4 or $5 a piece. So I try to make like do 3 or 4 in a lot, and they do sell fairly well. But if you ever find like the sterling ones, this one actually might be, yeah, this one's Mexican sterling. So like the sterling rosaries, like this one right here, they'll sell very well on their own. And the crystal ones, if you do 3 or 4 in a lot, those actually will do pretty good. And any stone or odd beaded ones, those always sell very well by themselves. I think that's plastic. Let's test it. Yep. Here's an onyx glass. It's kind of cool. So my guess is this sterling one will bring 20 to 30 bucks. This pile of crystal will bring probably another $15, and this one here will probably bring about $10. And you'll selling the rest of the lot probably will bring another 10. I found one more glass that I'll put in with that other lot. This has a really nice cross on it. It's older. It's probably from the 50s. So, does it say sterling? I don't think so. Nope. I don't know what the best thing I found was so far today. It might be this pin. I think this pin will do better than the actual cameo. I'm going to pour out the first bag of pins and see what's sellable in this. Has to be definitely one of the nicer piles of jewelry that I picked for under 50 bucks. Ring lot. I don't think there's any. We'll open this up, see if there's any. Man, this bag's tricky with one hand. I know everybody's saying get a chest mount, but it's so hard to focus in on something when it's on your chest. All right, so this one is sterling. One sterling ring. That one's actually made really well. Looking to see if it has a... Oh, this one is 925, so 2 sterling rings. I think the rest of these are going to go into... That's actually a nice ring, though. It might be silver. Alright, put the rings over here. The silver ones I'll put over there. Let's see if we find any silver pins or anything. I'm going to put all the pins that I'm going to list online over this. I'll take them right out and put them on the side. Looks like most of these are in very good condition. This is made by Avon, actually. Like that butterfly with the abalone wings. Good cat. Another good butterfly. It's definitely looking like I'm gonna find over 40 pins in here, so that would be great because that means I got them less than $1 a piece. But I'm only gonna put the ones that I feel are sellable on the table, and the rest I'll put in a lot. I like this one. I haven't seen it before. I'm having a bad day, and then you can spin it like a little watch. Having a good day. I guess I'm having a good day today. It's not too cold and finding some treasures. Teapot with teacup, that's pretty cool. Everything has good weight. That's another thing. When I'm picking pins, I try to go for something that has decent weight. If it's light as a feather, I don't. It's missing a stone and it's kind of brown. Almost looks like one of the Christmas flowers. So like this guy is really light. I probably wouldn't pick that to sell. It would sell well as I like the peace dove with the American flag. Shoe. Well, this looks like a jelly belly, but it's not. It's just a nice horse. This one looks like it could be sterling. It's just really nice wire. It's made really well. More shoes. I don't ever really do too well with the red hats, but this one's way different. It's got a flower in it. That one's actually pretty interesting. Some pewter flowers, Trifari. I'd say anything marked Trifari averages $5 to $12. This is the first really nice pin. It's missing this one. It's going to be a really hard stone to find. This blue. MSC. I don't know which company that is. Anybody knows, please leave me a message. But it's made really well. Yeah, that royal blue. It's definitely a tricky one, but I'll put that in its own box to go to the repair section. Oh, this bear is great. It's stone. don't know why I like bear so much. It's almost like a opal. Little rabbit in the garden. I didn't have too many rabbits in my garden this year. I had more deer was the problem. Definitely ate all of my tomatoes. Next year I'm going to have the fence. Awesome. Another little bear. So I got, this one's an agate. I'm not sure what kind of stone that is. We got a cross for the purple shoe. Oh look, there's a little horse for the, that's awesome. Alright, I think these I'm probably just going to put into my jewelry lot that I'm going to sell. I got one cross to go with all the little religious charms, but the first bag of pins I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 in the first bag. And I have one more bag to go, so that is awesome. Definitely definitely a good find right before it got cold, and I'm gonna add it to my eBay hoard to list. Another Trifari, but this one's kind of missing plating, so I'll go in the back there. Almost looked like it was gold filled. Another Trifari, kind of wonky. This one almost looks silver, but it's not marked. An ivory flower. There's always a lot of, I mean, it's probably carved out of like a hippo tooth or something, but can't really sell those online, but they are cool when you come across them. Alright, so that's the first pin out of this pile. So let's go 31. The enamel's perfect on those two. 32, 33, 34. Good prong set. 35. I've been paying like $5 to $8 for the prong sets at Lambertville because they've been doing so well. 36. I don't know, but maybe 37. Almost gold filled. There's a bunch of Trifari in here. 38. It's got good weight. 39. 40. Alright, so every other pin I put in now is makes it less than $1 for a pin, so that's definitely a winner. I like that butterfly. 41. This is like a copy of a early Scottish pin. 42. What is this guy right here? Almost looks like something abstract, but it's made really well. It might be sterling. No. Oh, it's Swarovski crystal. Awesome. So Swarovski pins have the little swan on them, but they do really, really well online. So that's, oh, it's a lady's head with the hair blowing. I don't know if you can see it. I'll put it on here. You can see her nose and her hair's blowing that way. That's really cool. Alright, lost count though. It's probably 43 or 44. This one is a good pin, but it's very yellow, so. But this one's cool. It's got a different shell. It's cut out. 43. This rose is in good condition. Let's go 45. This Monet might sell. Oh, this is a really nice pin. I saw this when I bought the bag. A micro mosaic. So looks like we got 46 pins, and I'm gonna put this box with the necklaces for somebody to. Let's make sure there's nothing missing. It had a couple of stones missing. A little bar pin. Grab out those 3 rings. I don't think these are silver or anything, but they do look nice. Put it with that eBay lot. Maybe I should put it in a bag so it stays separate. Definitely a good day though. Oh, I found this bird right at the end. I think I can fit almost. I got the pins and the rings that I didn't like, or wasn't going to sell singly. The bag of earrings, the necklaces. Might be able to fit this whole box in here. Just sell it as one lot. Let's see if I can fit this last little tub in. There you go. So I got one good large mixed eBay jewelry lot that's nice and clean, and I'll list that. I'll try listing that today, so it goes up with this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to definitely work on these watch faces and try to make a couple lots, I believe. That one has a little pheasant on it. I have so many of those. And I'm definitely happy about the pins. So have a good day. If you haven't yet, please check out the eBay. It's definitely gonna keep us shopping this winter, hopefully. Our flea markets here do not close for the winter, only if it snows, and then they open up late. So I'm going to try to get out there tomorrow and see if anybody's out there with the 20 degrees, but it might not be too many people set up. So thank you very much. See everybody later. Peace.